second like each team was gonna have a priest, but no, only one team with a priest. So we have for the priest, we got ourselves GFU on team red. Oh my god, his nipples are exposed. GFU, you should cover yourself up, my man. What are you doing? This kid's watching this. We got ourselves I miss Holink. Probably, I guess Holinka is coming back, right? I was about to say, like, oh, probably the only one, but actually Holinka is the Umpruner, so now he's the hero of the Warcraft universe. We got ourselves the Water, Wargren, and we got ourselves Yoko Dork. Dork? We got ourselves Dork in here. Broncor X coming back. The fastest chaos bolts in the west. We got ourselves Laura, Lisa, Amino. How does that song? Amino. We got Psyched as well. Look at, oh my god, you're really red. Oh no, Psyched, did you make a mistake? Or is this intended? Oh my god, what is going on? Dorime, that's what it is, dude. That's such an old meme, you forget about it, dude. Completely forget about it. The water doesn't, the water doesn't want to mess with Brun. It's gonna actually charge right up. Stun is gonna be immediate. Succubus Tricky coming out for water, flying up in the air. And Brun is just, you know what? I'm gonna pop a defensive here with the reflect, get some chaos ball slamming in. Mortal Coil to stop water in the air. Fear CCing him, just not letting him up from the air. Actually, somehow just shedding the metamorphosis form mid-air. Is gonna go for a metamorphosis. Is gonna get stunned. It looks like the chaos ball did get absorbed into darkness. That's gonna be Infernal, and a gateway for Brun is gonna hit with a Mally. It looks like water is just gonna back up for a second there. Brun has a massive Mally stacking up. He thought he could actually just catch the Demon Hunter up in there and just punish him, but it looks like it's not gonna be able to just yet. Water is not looking all that good right now, though. He's gonna start hitting the Succubus. That's going to be Infernal on his side. Might just die to the Infernal by itself. It's going to be Rain of Fire. Unless he can somehow just continue healing. He got Meta Form. That's a lot of leech. Needs as much self-heal as possible. That Infernal does go down. Looks like it actually might have died. And the water has no health. Does get a cap onto Blood. It's going to go for Succubus. You see, just ending this man's whole career. With the big old Kesmus trying to let him at the very last second. Just taking him out. It's almost like he didn't even have a chance. GFU is going to be up next versus Broncorix, hitting him with a fear. Quickest fear I've ever seen, catching him on the roll. And that's going to be Mortal Coil to send him back in the other direction. Dark Soul coming out for Bun is going to get some reflect damage going against Karma. I don't really know if he could reflect Karma. He might actually been able to reflect portion of it. GFU is not really taking the most amount of healing from the Karma. He's going to go for a Touch of Death onto Brun, popping a wall, and that's going to be GFU knocking him off as soon as he sees that wall. Touch of Death is going to have the most minimal impact here. Getting interrupted on the fear, but that's freebie. Casbolt coming out. GFU still has a wall. It's going to incap the other Casbolt. Brun is kind of low on health. Is it going to be fine? He's going to go for a Warlock Hellstone immediately and got himself near the gateway. He's going to get some more cast off on the GFU. GFU does kind of jump off the side platform, but he still gets hit with the Fury either way. Freebie Casbolt's one from Brun. I think that might have been almost a second one, actually. Maybe he launched one so fast that Brun with the teleport still had to travel mid-air. Fist of Fury flying for the Monkus. Brun trying to land the Fury. Is going to get interrupted on the Casbolt to fall. It's going to be diffused magic right now for GFU. Cataclysm right after. Brun is super low in health and does get kicked down. Actually kicked up with the Rising Sun kick as Brun just tried to stand there, hold his ground, and just do the most amount of damage to GFU. But being out of some of the defensives and offensives and not having the CC needed, it did go down as GFU is going to be rocking the massive amount of versatility that he runs for his Monkus. I think it's like close to, what, 40% baseline without like any buffs. So that's with Conflict and Strife stacking up to 2 or more. And I think if he's running Conflict and Strife when he gets stunned, that's going to make him even more immortal. So never drop an Infernal on top of his head. That's going to be Amina getting knocked off the side, while GFU trying to get himself a little bit of a better position. Is going to be trying to Dragon Kick out of the Casbolt. Is going to be flying for free, though, with an Infernal coming down. Does collapse altogether with a Shot of Fury. That is going to give him a lot of versatility. Still taking quite a bit of damage. Karma off of the last Casbolt is going to get quite a lot of self-healing from this, and it's going to be able to back up for a moment. Aminum does have a lot of cooldowns available. No gateway set up. Not a World of Warlocks to run the gateway. More so will run Mortal Coil, so there's no way for him to get back up to the top of the side platform quickly. Going to be Succubus CC onto GFU, but that Infernal is going to break. I think he actually missed the clip him. He didn't get to clip him with the Cataclysm just now, which is a little unfortunate, as GFU is just going to beef up a little bit, but looking like he almost wanted to go in. Pop the images, but looking like instead it looks like aggression, but actually looking for a retreat. Maybe he's utilizing. Do images still give you? No, Stormwrath and Fire was what I mean by images. Do those still give you extra healing? Because I could be wrong on that one. Amino. Looking to get right on top of G Fuel. Casbo's trying not to get interrupted on those. Better have another cast. It's gonna be probably Casbo interrupted. No, Succubus CC comes in. Succubus CC it works like a stun if you are getting Casbolt as Succubus CC comes out, right? As you have a Casbolt right as Succubus CC, Casbolt leaves your hands. Succubus CC happens. Casbolt hits. Succubus CC does not break. Because technically Casbolt already would have been mid-air to do its damage. But then Succubus CC kind of holds it like a stun. It's insane. He was able to get it off. There's going to be a fear and a drain life. Oh, it looks like one of the demon hunters, either Lace or Psych, Anti-Blue are ready to go as Amina not looking all the healthy, but he's still going to chuck out a couple more Casbolts. Add G Fume is going to drop into about half his health. He doesn't have the speed cast of Brown Core X. So for G Fuel, this is going to be a perfect opportunity. Even one roll behind the pillage is going to allow him to reset. Get a couple of heals and be good to go. That's going to be DR. Succubus CC trying to let us down on G Fuel. He might actually like that, because he gets a lot of defensive qualities of versatility. Still plenty of health available and damage now to return back to Amina after slapping him around with a couple of Casbols back to back. It's going to be Amina with barely any health. Whirling Dragon Punch came out. Amina trying to stay alive for as long as possible. But he goes down as G-Fu is going to be the Warlock Slayer for this round. Going to be a stun on a G-Fu. He's perfectly fine with it. Getting extra versatility out of it. Second stun to follow as the bike hits and probably the most amount of defenses he could have without a Karma. That's going to be Lacy flying up in air, trying to pelt G-Fu down a little bit. Not going to happen. As the Monk is going to catch himself a full reset. That's going to be a Twisted Appendage, killing it immediately. And Lacer going for a little bit of I-Beam. He's going to get booped out of darkness as G-Fu trying to control the situation as best as possible. Big dress, what looks like by G-Fu as Lacer not looking all that healthy. Short stun on a G-Fu. Can they recover health? They still do have Demon Form up and running. It's going to be a backflip for a moment with an prison on G-Fu, who's actually quite low in health. Has Karma, has Wall. Lacer could maybe still get him low enough. If Lacer has any more trinkets available, if they have no dress, they really could surprise G-Fu with damage out of nowhere. He's going to go under the bridge for some reason. Didn't go directly to G-Fu. I guess try to avoid him as G-Fu did blast himself full of Vivify. He's going to recover on health. Leg whip onto Lacer. Trinket coming out last second. It's going to be still away. Huge damage on G-Fu. As is going for a chase onto the Demon Hunter. Short stun. Has the Trinket. Doesn't want to use it yet. Looks like Lacer is completely out of juice right now for damage. Going to be a ring of boopity pop for G-Fu. Has catching a couple of Vivifies. Expecting him to go against the next person very, very soon. Lacer with barely any health is flying up in the air. G-Fu going to be able to dodge it by going under the platform. He's going to be able to get himself quite a few heals. So Lacer, I think at this point, if he has, unless he has something under his sleeve, I think it's over. And G-Fu just making sure he's prepared and ready for the next duel. Interrupt into Lacer, a couple of kicks and down he goes. And looks like who's it going to be next? It is gonna be Psych with full red corruption. He's taking extra damage, less healing. He's going for some crazy corruption build. Is he gonna be able to get a proc, whatever he's looking for? Is it gonna get the big procs he needs? Taking a lot of damage, big blow to the enemy. Son of G-Fu and just one-shots him completely. G-Fu couldn't even have a trinket at that point. Did he trinket? What did he trinket? Did he trinket something from Lacer? He actually just literally in a single KO strike. Because normally side KO strikes and dress, no dress needed. Whatever build he's got going on, he actually just one-shots him. I don't think he's going to survive until the next blow to the enemy, however. Instant trinket as Yoko looks to be an Outlaw rogue, trying to go for it between the eyes, trying to get the pistol shots up and running. Psych is going to land a stun onto him with a fell barrage. Ow. Look at that damage. Oh my god. He just obliterated the rogue. What is that fell barrage? Oh my god! War Grand better be careful. Psych not only plays blow to the enemy, he plays Fell Barrage, and apparently that Fell Barrage is enough to do enough damage. It's like it's going up in the air. That's all mastery damage. That's going to be Meteor Turtle out of the... Oh my god, this has to be a mastery build or something from the Demon Hunter. Extra chaos damage from every source of chaos. Every time he has anything ability that does chaos damage, I think is going to be increased. Bike to Psych, I think is going to be done for the count. Just taking too much damage, but also doing way too much damage. If it was the last man standing versus War Grand, I feel like if you had every cooldown, last man standing, 100% wins as long as no trinket. Laurie is going to try to see if he can get open onto War Grand. It's going to be immediate freezing trap. Still going to be able to get a kidney shot into Warg, into a cheap shot. Should have the common points to get the big damage rolling. That's going to be Warg actually getting him with look like a Maledict, but he completely immunes it by going feign death. Looks like it's going to be dressed either out of War Grand or out of Laura. And Laura is trying to stay on top of him as best as possible with Shadow Step and staying on top of War Grand and helping the sustain sustained damage is going to be enough. Cloak of Shadows is they're slowed. The pet is attacking him. Mongoose bites from Wargren. Laura can't really stop those. Has evasion of the Nietzsche. Get a shot into Warwick. He's going to trick it out of it into a freezing trap with Laura. Get himself feign death, mending bandage immediately. Should probably drop down a flare or get combat with Laura. It does do it. Evasion still available for Laura of the Nietzsche. Cheap shot. It is super DR'd, however, so he's not going to be able to get the lockdown potential at all. That's going to be pet stun through the evasion. Laura not looking healthy at all. Wargren getting those Mongoose bites in. That's going to be grenade missing. And Laura tried to see if they might be able to live this long enough going under the pillar with a Crucible of Flame to the face. What was that? What was that, dude? What was that? Demon Hunter damage, man. He just came in. Obliterated. Okay, so I know Masterful is on the Corruption Vendor. He probably loaded up head to toe with Masterful, didn't he? Because his Fell Barrage did so much damage, and the only way Fell Barrage can do that much is if he has a full Mastery build. Because he Fell Barrage into a Chaos Strike. Not even Demon form. Fell Barrage on that rogue with a stun into a Chaos Strike. That was it. Chaos Strike does Chaos damage. Fell Barrage does Chaos damage. Must have Giga Mastery, dude. Oh my god, he was in the red! I wonder how much Mastery he had overall. That was insane. Alright, but let's get into the going.